So Darren, I think I read someone commented this week that whenever we've had a setback, we've hit back quite positively, and it was important that we did that today, wasn't it? At home in front of our own crowd. What was your take on the game, really?
I think those games always look different for us because the style of our players and the way we practice. Those games are about trying to have the ball a little bit more, and trying to, you have to try and open up the opposition. And because of the season we're having, I think we've had to do that more than maybe I thought we would. I didn't necessarily think we'd be third in March, but you have to try and open the opponent up, and sometimes it looked really scratchy and horrible, but there were some really good passages, especially the second half, when we felt we got a bit of flow and momentum. I was really pleased with that, and it was the first time we've won having to be the team that has the ball and has to break a team down, rather than there being a bit of a trade of punches. I don't think they threatened us once really all games. It was on to us to try and break them down and create our own chances, which I thought we did better than we did definitely to start the season.
And I mean, talking about the first half, I mean, I can't recall Maidenhead having a clear chance throughout the game, but the chances were few and far between, weren't they, in that first half, and then we managed to get our noses in front.
Yeah, again, I don't really subscribe to that thought. Some brilliant set plays. I thought Josh Casey's delivery from set plays was very, very good. Very good. And they're all chances. Every time he puts the ball in with that quality, they're good chances for us. And we had plenty of corners. We had some good chances. Reece started very, very sharp.
Yeah.
And we had some good chances. And the others, especially the two wide players, I think they found they sort of built their way into the game today as the distances between units stretched. They found a little bit more space and room to charge. But I thought the concentration of Wilkinson and Cuthbert was excellent, really excellent. And it was really weird because everyone needs to hear the words the right way, the way I'm saying them. An expectation has grown in our ground. And the expectation is that we, I don't know, repeat Chesterfield's first half every game, or we do something, absolutely superlative. It's not, football's not like that. It's 11 men v 11 men. It's tough, and it's hard winning games when you're Woking. It's hard. So I thought the players did very well. I thought we had 3 or 4 good chances first half, maybe even double that second.
Yeah, the second, again, a dominant half, and we plugged away, got the second goal, and the subs came on and did a good job. I thought they all added something, didn't they?
Yeah, they got them, haven't they? Otherwise they stay a sub. It's very simple. But yeah, I thought it was a good performance. These are difficult games. Maidenhead are difficult to play against. They have certain qualities that make it really hard for you. This is one of my only wins against this club. Alan and Ryan do brilliant, I think, to be where they are, and deserve a lot of credit and respect. They're tough games. They make it very, very tough. But I was pleased with the energy and the positivity in the players today. You could see we're trying to create and break lines and break the opponent down. They sat quite deep, which gave us another test, which was the reason why we used the shape that we chose. But any win at this stage of the season, it cannot be underestimated.
Yeah.
A huge win. After those players got in at 6 a.m. Wednesday morning, like the supporters did, and they were expected then to go and do 14 kilometres, 13 kilometres, 15 kilometres, give their all. I thought they did that very well today.
And I know you don't like to pick out players, but probably most fans wouldn't have seen Luke Wilkinson as a free kick specialist. Maybe that's our misconception, but He took his goal well there, didn't he?
One of their players, didn't it? I mean, he didn't go straight in.
He did.
So he didn't hit it that well.
And he did have another go. He did have another go later.
Because if he hit it that well, it would have gone straight in. But Luke's always taken free kicks from my teams. I'm not a coach that stipulates the free kick taker or the penalty taker.
Right.
I think there has to be an air of confidence about the individual that decides to do that. And I think it's a very particular skill set. And Luke's got really good technique. He scored free kicks for me at Yeovil. He scored free kicks for me at Stevenage. So he's capable, and I encourage him because when he does hit his free kick, he always seems to strike it with pace and power. And the worst thing for me as a coach is when I see free kicks executed and they're chipped or dinked. It drives me insane. So the fact that he strikes it, and Armand's very good, but probably from closer. Is why he always fills me with a lot of confidence when he's in that position.
And we always talk about the crowd. Obviously the crowd are great, but I think what heartened me today as I was walking back was seeing how many youngsters there were over by the dugouts waiting to have their programs signed or their shirts signed by the players. I mean, that's good, isn't it? That's just
it's great. People have got everyone's got to feel like they can have a moment with their player, their favourite player, their team, their local team, and that's massively important that we endorse that. It's also really important that we don't get to a point here where there's an expectation that we're going to come down that tunnel and it's going to go bang and we're going to explode into a 2-0 lead and it's going to be players running this way and that way. This stage of the season, it's about just accumulating points in whichever way we can and utilising the attributes of the team to try and earn those points. So from that reason, we're going to need them. We're going to need them to be boisterous. We're going to need them to be intimidating at times, because as human beings, we all need each other. We definitely need each other. So it's going to be an important last back nine of the season, and we're going to definitely need them to invigorate us. It won't, unfortunately, always fall on the players. We're human beings. So I think let's make this place really busy and really intimidating, really have a real sort of aggression in the air. Teams come here. I felt it at Aldershot. I felt it at the home game at Aldershot. I know it's Aldershot, but every team that comes here has to feel that they're playing 2,500 of us, because otherwise I can't tell you, I've been coaching and managing a long time, it's very, very hard to win games at Woking. It's very, very hard. So we need all the help we can get.
Yeah, I endorse that. I think teams can have quiet games, but fans can have quiet games as well. It's important that we're all together for these last few games. So thank you for that. And next week, Chesterfield, early kick-off for fans, just to be aware, 12:30 kick-off, but live on TV. But another big game, and but well done today. Really, really good performance. Really dominant performance.
Thank you.